Hey, what's going on? You're watching Unboxing Thursdays. I'm going to open up some new toys tonight, and I'm joined by a friend, a very talented toy photographer. You may know him as Sgt Bananas. We'll have a chat and catch up and open some toys. See you on the other side.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one
Let's,
Zusi
you know
on
what?
the name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
What's going on, everyone? I'm speaking way too fast. What's going on, everyone? You're watching Unboxing Thursdays. My name is Kevin. If you're watching this for the first time, what we do every week is we open up some new toys, some of the latest and greatest collectibles out there, and of course, I get to do it in the company with a good friend, and of course, with you in the chat. So thank you so much for watching, whether it's live or on the replay. If you haven't checked it out yet, we did a Wednesday stream yesterday, the best and the worst toys of the week. Go check that out. Myself, Chamba, and Rick, we had some special guests, Machu, and the return from the dead 796 Studios. He is risen. So go catch the replay on that. And last week was the Enablers top 5 toys of 2025. Plus 2 honorable mentions. Don't call it a top 7. So a lot of stuff to watch if you haven't yet. But tonight, the return of I say this every time he's on, and I hate to admit it, one of my favorite toy photographers. It only just makes him more arrogant, I feel like, every time I see him. But that's the whole fun of it all. One of the people who inspired me to do toy photography early on. Please welcome back to the channel. You know him as Sgt Bananas on Instagram. What's up, Johnny?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me again. And I'm always working on being more arrogant, so thanks for the
Yeah, your first "What's up?" I'm like, who is this guy? Why is he being so measured? And then you got into that. So yeah, that's more your
I'm
pace.
still me. I think
me.
after the last time it was like under those circumstances, you're like, man, he came in all like quiet and sad and like not Johnny like.
Yeah,
If you remember last time I was on. Yeah.
that's right.
That's
Last time was very different circumstances.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and at the time you were previously, photographer in house for a company, and then the last time you were on, a lot of things were changing in that company, but now, dude, the art, the passion doesn't change, right? You're still putting photos out there, you're getting cool toys, and that's what I love about it, man. I was just like, dude, I haven't talked to Johnny in such a long time, and I wanted to have you back, and of course, like, maybe the people want to hear from you, maybe, I don't know,
Maybe.
maybe
We'll see.
I mean, the numbers are dropping already.
Yeah, it's just
No,
me and
it's
you in
not.
here.
It's not dropping, dude. It's no, I'm glad to see you, man. We missed you at Comic-Con this year because, or
Yeah.
2025, because you didn't head out, right?
I did not. I was going to Hawaii like right after Comic-Con, so like I didn't go for multiple reasons. Like one, like money to trip like that, and also like even if I did go, I'd been worried about getting sick and then not being being sick on my Hawaii trip. So
Right.
I
Hawaii trip
prioritized
is
that.
more important.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the main reason I didn't go. But we'll see this year. Hopefully, we'll have another trip coming up on that same time. So we'll see. I do want to go this year, but
It's kind of the same with me. Like before I go to Comic-Con, I tell the kids to stay away from me because I don't want them to get me sick because
yeah,
children are covered in germs. So I'm like, stay away. I don't want to go out there and everyone thinks I have COVID before I get there and contract COVID. I've been lucky so far out at Comic-Con. Nothing has gotten me yet, but I don't know if I'm gonna go this year. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's a long haul for you. Like it's not like I'm in California. You
6 hours
can't.
is nothing though. Like it's a 6 hour flight. If I do direct, it's really reasonable.
6 hours is pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
The
still
cra-
like a long way for you to go. Like, and then you do a lot of coverage. It's a lot.
it is a lot. The only annoying thing for me is that because I'm international, they don't ship you your badge. So like I can't be like, oh, the day of, I'll just show up, I'll have my badge ready to go. I got to go early to pick it up, and I want to beat the crowd. I don't want to go like during preview night. I want to have it ready so I can go to preview night. So that's the only problem when you're international like that. If you order it, you have to pick it up in person with your ID. So I don't even know. Yeah, I think that's the most annoying part for me. But the flight is fine. Seeing everyone is awesome. Running around everywhere to get interviews is like, that's the justification for going. But 6 hours
Yeah.
is nothing. I found out that from here to Hawaii, it's like 12 hours.
Really?
Yeah, it's that much longer. Well, I don't know. How long was your flight to Hawaii?
Like 6 hours. Like 6 hours.
Okay, there you go.
So,
Just connect those two together. And I'm like, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 12 hours on a flight, I might as well go to Japan, Japan or something. I don't know if I would go. As tempting as Hawaii is,
You never been?
I haven't. But also, Japan is Japan. Like,
Yeah, Japan's the number one place that I want to go. Never been, and especially like for people that like are into the stuff that we're into. It's like
right.
kind of like the end all be all, right? It's like doesn't get
Yeah,
better than that.
it is, and you keep going because there's always new stuff to see or stuff you haven't seen that you just didn't have time to before. So my wife and I were just like, yeah, if we're gonna spend 12 hours to Hawaii, like it's like 14 to Japan, just maybe we'll just do that. You're a little bit
Yeah.
closer, so that's different for you.
Yeah, no, it's 6 hours or like 5.5 to Hawaii is pretty chill. Like it's like you going to San Diego.
I thought it was just
yeah.
off the coast of like California or something.
Not that close, but yeah,
I thought it was like maybe I'm thinking of like I don't know, like a Cuba, Florida situation. I don't know. I don't understand.
That's a lot. Like you can see. Yeah, I feel like
I think that's what I'm conflating it with.
Yeah, no, it's not like that at all. But
Damn it.
but Hawaii is cool. I think like before I ever went, and I mean the first time I went was like 2013 or something like that. Before that, I mean, just in typical like me fashion, I was like hating on it because I was like, why do people even go? Like everyone goes to Hawaii, get married in Hawaii, like Hawaii, like. And I was just like talking shit about it, but like then I went, and then for the first day, I was still just like being like salty and just, it's hot, it's humid, I'm sweating all the time, and like.
Isn't California hot and humid?
Not where I was living at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, certain parts of California are like hot and like. Well, mainly in the summer, like they have seasons, but like where I was living, it was like pretty much 60s year round. So it's like Northern California, like by San Francisco, which is like maybe from the coast there, unless you're like you have like X-Men eyes or something like that.
Yeah, Florida and Cuba is so close. Yeah,
you can like skip a rock and hit Cuba. It's like close
then
enough
you make it to the MLB because if you have an arm like that,
yeah.
dude, man. So we're gonna open up some toys tonight. Are you still buying stuff? Like, what are you getting?
Yeah, no, I'm still picking stuff up and let's see. I picked up I got those like Medi Toys turtles recently.
Okay,
Like
you're a big
the
turtles guy.
Yeah, and I'm like, TMNT is like a pretty saturated toy market. Like NECA,
100%.
all these so many companies are doing it now, and like a lot of them have done like a lot of cool stuff. But like these turtles are like, they look a little bit different. They just look like aesthetic is cool, and then they're like super nice. So had to get those. Mostly like I guess I would say I've been picking up third party stuff. Like I got that Deathstroke, the like LP ZZ
Upfig,
Deathstroke.
UP Fig.
What's that? Oh yeah, yeah.
Their
Ultra
name change.
I think it's like ultra professional, and it says figurine, which is like wrong. Well, don't say
Your name is
don't
wrong.
say don't say figurine. Like
Figurine.
especially if you're making figures. I don't know. It might be about that, but I thought that because I have the box somewhere over here, and I was like taking it out. I'm like, I feel like I saw figurine on there, and I like made a mental note, like, why the hell does it say that? But
Send them a message.
for
I don't know.
whatever
There
they
might
make.
be, there might be some people in the chat who have not, followed you for photography reasons, or no, have seen you on here before. Like, what? You're obviously a very talented photographer, but you're also a fan of this stuff too. Like, what's, there's TMNT that you're a huge fan of. What other stuff do you collect?
A lot of like so like DC characters, Batman. I like to shoot Batman a lot. I think because of like the type of like environments he exists in and like the atmosphere that he exists in, it's like it
Right.
really kind of pairs well with like how I like to take photos, at least these days. So like DC, Batman, what else? Spider-Man, Marvel stuff. Kind of like the regular things that a lot of us are into.
Right.
Yeah. That's the main.
Did you get the Gong Studios Batman?
Hush? I
Yeah.
did. I think these days, like for me, like yeah, like I mean that's not third party, but it's like
That's licensed.
yeah, it's like I
Yeah.
almost want to say it is, but it's not. But those companies are like really like putting out some of the best stuff these days. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, like Mezco was kind of like the one company that was offering like the soft goods on one full scale figures. And now like there's so many other companies out there, third party and also licensed companies, like a lot of options, and like there's some really high quality stuff coming out these days.
Hell yeah, man.
Like the Muff Toy stuff, like super nice, like LPZZ, the InArt stuff that's coming out, like yeah, really I'm looking forward to
Very
the InArt
competitive.
version of Batman actually a lot, because there's not really like a definitive one to scale the Batman figure. Like that photo you just had up is the Mezco one. Like
Yeah, I think we had this conversation. I think I asked you, what is the best I hate saying that sentence. It sucks. What is the best
yeah,
Battinson figure?
yeah,
And like you didn't really recommend one specific one for me. And I really do think InArt is going to, like, given what they put out with the Christian Bale,
yeah.
I think I saw a very early prototype in San Diego, but I mean that's the one I'm gonna go with when it comes out InArt.
For sure. It'll have the look that you want. But yeah,
I want to talk about some
Go
of
ahead.
these other companies that are making all this other stuff for like Batman and Turtles too. But first, I want to say what's up to the chat real quick for the people that are here, and then of course I want to see if you have anything to open tonight, Johnny. But first, we have John to the Ross in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Josh Brown Toys, Don Muciciaro, Mr. Ryan Clark, Winger Lou, Sam Rock, Batforce Grumps, Harper Figs, dude, another great photographer. Good to see you. The Chamba is here. What's up, buddy? D Sertle. I hope you didn't have to shovel today, my friend. It's a lot of snow. We have Toy Rensu back in the chat. Mr. Ryan Clark. George is watching from Facebook. Dom Muciciaro is here. Luis, Johnny Cock, Video Power Gaming. Thank you so much for watching every Thursday. You rock, and showing us what you're opening. He's opening some mask toys, mask vehicles from loyal subjects. Sebastian Gomez Toys is here. Winger Lose Toys. TNT, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. If you have a second, hit the thumbs up on the video. Johnny, do you have stuff to open tonight?
I do. I have the Gamerverse Cyclops.
Nice. I'm
So,
still
yeah,
on the
that's
fence about him. I don't know if I want to start another X-Men. Like I spent 10 years collecting trying to get the X-Men animated series look that I wanted and like in 1/12 scale, and I feel like I'm finally like 90 something percent there from Marvel Legends, and then with the new Sentinels too. And then it's like here comes another really great looking X-Men line. I don't know if I have the heart and space to start another one and see where that
Yeah.
goes.
Well, like, is there a specific character that would just be like a must-have, like no matter what? Like, even if you're only gonna get this one, like, is there
That's a
a
gamerverse?
yeah, like, what is there anything that pops in your head? Like, okay, if they make that, I'll have to get that.
No, not really. I mean, if there would be one, it'd be Spider-Man, and I've been holding off because I'm not that big on like gamerverse stuff. But when it looks good, it looks good. And then I think they recently showed some new photos of maybe a more up to date Spider-Man from like a recent event, and like the
Yeah,
silhouette of it with the articulation, it looked really good. So if there was one, it would be that. It would be Spider-Man. But I mean, I have so many Spider-Man. I have one dedicated shelf to it. Um, but yeah, the Gamerverse Cyclops, I think it looks really good.
yeah, it does look cool. So, like, I'll see what it's all about when I open it. But that Spider-Man looks super cool.
Yeah, right?
I'll get it.
Damu Chichiaro says Kyle's heart is breaking not hearing Mattel being mentioned in all the DC stuff. That was intentional.
Yeah,
You did that so that Kyle knows.
he wrote it down, not mentioned, and then a timestamp.
Yeah, dude. So on our Discord, I mentioned this. On our Discord, someone mentioned, can we start a channel for Mattel DC stuff? And I go, all right, done. And then like Kyle start posting in there. And then like I spent the whole day reading everyone's message everyone was just typing what they wanted to see from the line. And Kyle was just fielding requests and just go, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And just replying not specifically. So sorry, Kyle, if you're watching. That's one from each of us. But I am very interested to see what they come up with.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's this year, man. Dude, you know what? They gotta call you up and get some photos in.
I'm available. So yeah.
Yeah, Kyle, if you're still watching, forget what we said earlier, right? And then just start listening now. Johnny's available. Take some photos. We have our friend Batforce Grump is here, another huge Batman fan, and of course Ryan Dole. Go check out Gotham City tonight on Wednesdays. But he says Rogue, with the Psylocke ass would be a must for the. Why did I read that? For SH Figure Arts. And luckily, Kyle is only taking my requests. It is tough. There's a lot of companies making, like, all the overseas companies are doing it really well, and I don't think they're asking an egregious amount of money for what they're making, what they're putting out.
Yeah, it's the stuff that I look for these days. The like stuff from overseas easily.
Do you think we've become too like complacent, or we're like taking the companies for granted, the ones that are here? You know, sometimes I feel like some Marvel stuff comes out or some Star Wars stuff comes out, and you're like, yeah, you know, that's expected. But what's happening in China? You know, what are the Japanese putting out? That's what gets us excited. I feel like I'm that meme with the guy looking at the other woman walking down the street with the toys.
Yeah. Is it that, or is it maybe that like the companies are becoming complacent in like what they're putting out? Not like fully, but like there is definitely a bit of like, you know, the same kind of stuff, and then like the reuse of like certain bucks and repaints and stuff. And like I understand like from like the business side of things why that stuff happens and like why it's necessary. But like when you have another company overseas, it's like, hey, we're gonna put out this Deathstroke, no one else has made one that's like
Yeah, it's been
really
years.
any yeah, and it's super good. It's like, yeah, that's gonna like get my attention rather than like, the another not to throw shade, but it's like not, another cartoon TMNT release or something where it's like I see that all the time, right?
Yeah.
And it's like there is a thing where it's like, you know, there was a time where we didn't have that, and like when we finally started getting more turtle figures, it was like, oh, this is amazing. But now I feel like we've been spoiled. So like you do have a point there, like with as collectors, like, oh, like we're like, taking it for granted basically in a sense.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I wanted to. Go ahead.
yeah. Mm. I just feel conflicted about it, I guess. It's like I can see both sides of it. I can be like, I can talk shit about it, but I can also understand it and be like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, so
I mean, I wanted to bring this up because you are a big Turtles fan. I don't know how much you were collecting the Playmates stuff, but there was the news that, Playmates is not going to be renewed with TMNT.
yeah.
Right. And I think that's kind of like that whole thing. Maybe they got a little comfortable with what they were doing. All the re-release, you literally just mentioned it, the same classic
Yeah.
Turtles being put out over and over again when, you have, what was the one, Medi, that you just got? There's
Yeah.
every company that they license out to they know that we have to come out with something different. And so every company who's getting a Turtles license is, I feel like, pushing the bar of what is a good collector figure to distance themselves from what everybody knows, which is like the Playmates classic Turtles stuff. And then
Yeah.
now, for whatever reason, we don't know, but it sounds like the licensor, Viacom, was like, hey, we're not going to renew with you Playmates anymore. How did you feel about that?
Oh, I mean, I didn't care at all. It was like, let me for the record, like back in the day when we were all kids, like kids
Yeah.
who grew up with the original toy line. To me, that's like my favorite toy line ever. Like,
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's like all the all the years that it went and like all the variants. That stuff is such a great toy line. But in my opinion, they pretty much haven't done anything good since that. Like they've done, outside of like the separate iterations of like, like they did 2003, 2012, like whatever, like the movie. I don't know if they do the 2009 movie, whatever. But
Yeah.
outside of that stuff, because that's a little, different. They just do re-release stuff, and
Like if there wasn't a
then,
new
like-
movie or a TV show to be like, hey, make these new things. We've designed it already as the media. You just have to make toys off of this. It felt like a lot of just recycled stuff, right?
yeah, and then they were doing like weird stuff where they would like add articulation but then like in those ones with the texture that looks super weird.
Yeah. Last
You know,
year,
yeah, yeah. It's like, who's that for?
the tactile turtle collector,
It's like I mean, you're a turtle fan. I'm a turtle fan. It's like I love that stuff, but not that. There's
Yeah, I don't
the
think I've
line.
ever- I'm looking at this Joy toy, and not once was I like, I wonder what it feels like if it were a real turtle. If only they put, I don't know. Is it for the blind? Is that like a braille type situation?
It's a braille release.
Braille turtle. Is that bad? Is that wrong to say? I don't know, because it's like it's just a purely like, I don't know. I don't think adding that looked that much better.
No, it looks horrific. I think maybe they were like, because you remember like back when the original movie came out, they did the rubbery ones that were like textured.
Kind
Remember
of.
that? Like from the original line, they were like the movie turtles, but they were rubbery.
Okay. I don't think
That was cool. Back then, that was cool. Like they didn't, like they had like a texture feel to them that was different than the other toys previously.
I think it first started in like Turtles 3 when they added like those weird spots to them already. to the
Oh
tur-
yeah, because
that was the beginning
yeah,
of like I don't need this on Turtles. It's weird. I don't know
yeah,
if it's just me, but yeah, the innovation isn't there. So hey, we have tons of great turtles. I have a special place in my nostalgia vault for those turtle toys, and that's why like those Super 7 Ultimate Turtles actually updated what those classic turtle toys look like, right? They gave you
yeah,
the original expression, and then they gave you an alternate one that was like angry or something more playful, and
yeah,
it just played off of those accessories and actually updated, obviously proportions, size, articulation, but
yeah.
very different thing. But that's what I loved about that line and those toys.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the accessories. It's like they were painted, right? Like
Yeah,
they the Super 7 ones actually had it painted on. Like,
yeah. You had
where,
the one on the sprue or the runner or whatever, well, sprue,
like, the
and
weapons
then
rack
actual
stuff.
weapons. Yeah. Mario's in the chat. What's up, dude? He says, well, well, well.
What's going on?
Trumpet says Turtles 3 was garbage.
Yeah.
It was not
Say
great.
that like, there's definitely someone up. It's like that's one, and will like die on that hill. They're obviously wrong, but
I don't want to say that people are wrong, because one of the things I love about Turtles is there's a different version for every like decade, and some
but
person jumps in at that time and that's their Turtles.
let's
Um,
we should have jumped in before.
have you watched the original cartoon though? Have you gone back to watch it? It's not
I
great.
have, yeah, it's not. It's like, yeah, it is what it is. But like in terms of the movies, the first two or the first one just can't be beat.
Yeah, no, it can't.
It's so good. The second one is also amazing. Not quite as good, but damn good. And then the third one just like smoked crack. And then like a different studio worked on like the suits, which is why they all like they had those big like bug eyes and in the spots, like the
Yeah.
weird like skin texture stuff.
Yeah, it's so bad that like those new Mondo 1/6 turtles, and they're like continuing that turtle universe.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna
Mhm.
ignore 3 and we're just gonna continue from where 2 left off. It's like we're going from
Yeah,
there.
for sure. Yeah, good move, obviously. In my opinion,
It's like if I got a Star Wars license, I'm just gonna make my own universe from after episode 6, and maybe use some of the characters from the sequels. But make my own universe. But who has money for that?
yeah,
Machu
yeah.
Toys in the chat. What's up, Machu? Machu's got. I don't know if you've seen some of Machu's customs for his Batman figures. I think he posted some recently. They're pretty awesome. Go check it out. Which one was Next Mutation? Was that the live TV show?
Yeah, yeah, with introduced the like female
With
turtle.
Venus?
Yeah. But they were still in that weird like style of like the third movie kind of look. It's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
basically ugly as hell. Um I never watched that. I was already like not yeah. I was still into it, but I didn't watch it.
Man. Yeah, I mean there's tons to collect. I stuck with Joy Toy, and they gave us a pretty good run of characters, and then Turtle Van that I'm waiting for.
Yeah, they really have. I actually don't collect that line, but they're really going for it. Like they're some of the characters that they've come out with have surprised me a lot.
Yeah, the Bebop and Rocksteady feel very classic. They even have like the classic toy accessories, like the shield. One of them was like the gun with the drill on it is really nice. So there's
Thanks, Watcher.
good picks in there.
So-
Yeah, Machi says Johnny's great shot with Deathstroke when posing him all day. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait for InArt.
To do a yeah. I mean, I'll probably get that one too because I have sickness. like a lot of us have.
Yeah, we do, and that's fine. Oh,
I
video
just
power
think like
game. No, go ahead.
you always want like the definitive version of whatever it is, right?
Right.
Like of the character that you like or the figure or whatever. And I feel like that is actually never ending in some ways.
Well,
If
I
they're
think
if they're
if they're good. I've
they
been
look
working
good.
more on like display stuff this year. Like
Mhm.
now that I have decent looking shelves, what's gonna look good on that shelf and complete some teams, and then not so much as many like, I'm not like you guys pose everything and take some badass photos. I'll take some here and there, but um just very different focus now.
Yeah.
Video Power Gaming, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Kevin, the Timothy Zahn book Star Wars universe. I mean, people are making toys for that now, but if I retcon Star Wars, I think that's a really good pick. Doesn't I don't know, the Dave Filoni and Favreau verse kind of borrow some things from that era? But I haven't read those books in many years. Thank you so much for the super chat. Machu says, "Why wait, Kev? This figure is top tier already."
Is I mean, but I'm also not going to tell you to not get the in art one. I'm sure it'll be great, but it's a really good figure.
LPZZ Deathstroke. What does he come with? I liked his eye patch alternate head. Does he have that? He's got a bunch of guns.
Yes, he does. The unmask, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it looks pretty good.
And it moves like you can take it out of the packaging, and it's like like sometimes you get a figure, it's like feels like you're gonna break it when you start to mess with it.
Yeah,
like you start to pose, and you're like, oh, things are popping off, and this one looks like it would be like that, but it does not feel that way. Like it feels like it's fun to pose. You have to worry about things like popping off or breaking or anything.
I think
Which
that's
you
what people
shouldn't
worry about.
Mhm.
Like buying these like Asian company toys or like third party toys, but the quality is really stepping up.
Yeah. Well, with third party, it can be pretty hit or miss at times. Like I've definitely bought some real like shit qualities like figures before, where I'm like, yeah, that's not a good company to buy more from. But then like now I feel like some of these companies are really like inserting themselves and like putting out some really high quality stuff like LPZZ and toys and yeah.
When you look at new stuff that's out there, new toys that are out there, right?
Mhm.
There's characters that you like, and then is there something that you look for when you go, that would really photograph nicely? Like, do you favor soft goods, or do you think like not all soft goods are equal? Some look goofy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is there something specific that you look for that goes, you know what, I can really make this pop in a photo?
There's multiple things I love. Like soft goods can, if they're done well, yes, that'll definitely like get my attention, and like paint detail as well, and then obviously articulation. So it's, can it move if I want it? If I want it to like do something dynamic, could it get into that pose? Because not all stuff can. Like sometimes the soft goods can prohibit that kind of stuff. Like hinder the articulation and things like that. And then outside of those like three things, it's like there's just something that I don't know. I see something, and then like sometimes an idea just pops in my head of like, oh, that would be good for this setup, this type of scene. That enough to like sell me on it.
You also have the advantage of having so many really nice dioramas that you have more options, I think, than the average person, so average toy photographer. So you have different settings
Yeah.
dozens of them at the ready for yourself too. So that's pretty great.
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely like over the years have invested a lot into dioramas, props and stuff because number one, they're awesome, and then like two, it's just like the importance of like using stuff like that that's like ultra detailed and scaled to the like stuff that you want to shoot.
Hmm.
It just really helps tie it all together when you're trying to tell whatever story it is that you're trying to tell.
Yeah, man. Grumps said I just paid for my Deathstroke tonight from 5K.
Nice. Yeah, and then like
Damn,
like
these are tempting.
these websites like 5K, they carry like all the kind of stuff we've been talking about now, and it's like you can get it easier than ever now. Like, and especially for me, like 5K is based in California, so it's like if I order something within like a few, if it's in stock, within
Yeah.
like a couple days, I'll have it.
God,
And
that makes it too easy.
almost like it's almost like Amazon Prime, almost.
I
Not
love
quite. Yeah.
seeing the next day or like next day shipping or 2-day shipping makes such a or same day makes such a huge difference.
Yeah. With
I I rewatched Batman Returns the other day.
uh-huh.
I think for the first time in many years. And I didn't recall there was that many like sexual jokes in there. Like Penguin
Probably.
was super horny for Catwoman, which I understand now, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
remember how old I was the last time I watched it. But it's been so long, and I'm like, this doesn't feel like a kid's movie anymore.
It's different now that you understand.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I'm like, hey, he just wants to be mayor because he's. And then I'm like, and then I recalled, I never remembered this line, but then Christopher Walken's like, yeah, you can become mayor for all the poontang. And like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He actually
It's
said, yeah, it was crazy.
Okay.
I guess that was popular at the time.
No one says that anymore, huh? Poontang.
Not, not out loud. Dude, yeah, I think Paper Kriegel says the lighting on this, and I think that's as you just take a, like a wide glance of the page, you can see it's like the very intentional lighting, I guess you could say. Like everything's straight
yeah.
through, right? I think we talked about it before. Sometimes you use different holes in dioramas and stuff to have light seeping through, to give it different looks. You can see that in like almost all the photos.
Yeah, I always shoot with intention. And that doesn't stop at lighting. It's like everything is like intentional. I just the way that my brain works when I'm doing stuff, it's like that's just how it is. I mean, it wasn't always like that, but over the years of over the span of time that I've been doing this, yeah, just become way more intentional and like thinking about the story and like how I want to capture and like having the technical like knowledge to be able to do that too is like part of what makes it so intriguing and fun to me.
Yeah.
Is like knowing like I know like in my head like if I think of a scene like I'm like I don't know, you can say I guess we can say go ahead and say arrogant in the sense that I'll be like I can do it. I'll be like I can do that. I can capture that in my head. I'll be like, oh, I can recreate that sort of like atmosphere.
I don't think that's arrogance. That's confidence in your skill. I think arrogant
I
would
thought
just be
you were gonna say it was arrogant because it's me. It's coming out of my mouth. So
no. I think arrogance would be like walking into the room, and be like, "Hey, I can do it better than all you motherfuckers."
if people are in here, I would say that. No, I'm just kidding.
And then
it's
arrogance would apply.
no one's in here when I'm. It's just always me and like the lights are off and like yeah. I wouldn't say that obviously, but yeah, I have. Yeah, I guess I have the confidence in my abilities to like create the stuff that I want to create, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you think so? You were shooting. You were also like, obviously this is a passion and a hobby, but you were also shooting professionally. And one of the things I
Mhm.
learned from you, it's like it's not always glorious to do toy photography professionally because you have like the fancy promo shots, and then there's just like turnarounds and
Mhm.
really basic stuff. And oftentimes you might be working with a prototype, even not even like a production copy, and they're very limited with what you can pose and do, like
Mhm.
the articulation or limbs are falling off. Do you think working with that and being able to put out like those photos with less than complete figure, does that help when you get in a new toy and it just kind of sucks and you're like, oh, I think I could still make it look halfway decent in a shot?
Yeah, I think so. I think that any time that you're shooting, like, it's kind of like you're honing your skills, whether it's like something you are enjoying or not. But like each time, like you're going through the process of like setting up a scene, and then like the lighting, and then like getting the photo, and then like editing it. It's like each time you do that, it's more like hours that
Mm,
you've done it, more time served. And so like, yeah, I believe that even if it's something that's not, super articulated or very interesting, it does help. And then I'll say that like work doing it like professionally, there's definitely a lot of times where I shot stuff that I was not creatively inspired by, but I was able to still like get the work done and get the photos done. And like that was a big thing for me to like realize, like, because in my personal work, like when I'm just in here doing whatever I want, I have as much time as I want.
yeah.
I can do exactly how I want to do it. And when you're doing it professionally for like whether it's another company or whatever client, that's not always necessarily the case. So like being able to give them what they want and then still be like happy with what you've created or be okay with it was something that I had to learn along the way. Because like, yeah, I would have went crazy a long time ago if I was always holding myself to like this kind of unattainable standard. Like you can't, every photo can't be like a banger. Basically, it can't. It's not how it works really. Like,
Mm,
you want it to be right. Like you would want every photo that you take to be amazing or and whatever, but they're not all made equally, or the finished result is not always the same level.
damn.
And so like I'm I'm in my work, so it's like I know like sometimes like I have photos right now that I would to them. Yeah, these are like good, but they're not what I would say are great.
Right.
Um, and that's okay, but okay too is like not everything. And this is just my opinion, like of my own stuff. So like, yeah,
Sometimes it's work and you just have to, there's a deadline.
yeah. And it's like, are they happy? Cool. Like, and there's definitely been times where it's like you're going back and forth. Maybe do some reshoots, and it's just like just want to be done. And then
Yeah.
like you get the green light, and you're like cool, like get it away from me. On to the next, like
Next
I'm
thing.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still envious of that warehouse dio by
Oilers.
Oilers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. An amazing.
It's
One
so
of
sick
the
because it's like having the whole warehouse. You don't have to shoot it wide the whole time, right? Like you just do different sections of it, and you're getting different things every time.
it's
It's so crazy.
it's super versatile. Yeah. I think, and then having mentors, like I have a lot of dioramas, which is like really fun to have at my disposal. But then like over time, you start to like think of different ways to light them, and where there's different angles or like setting up pieces of like one diorama with another and connecting them and like world building basically, and like
Yeah.
that stuff becomes super fun too. It's like solving a puzzle almost, where it's like, oh, how can I have this idea work if I don't have a specific looking dial piece that I need for it, but then I kind of have something that works, and then it's cool like to figure that out. Um, yeah, it's like solving a problem.
Yeah, just making it work. 'Cause sometimes I get so lost with like here's the whole diorama and I got to build up the whole, the whole scene. But really, where am I posting this? What is it for? Like, is it just going to be here? Um, and like you want your subject maybe a little bit closer than if you're highlighting that
Yeah,
versus the whole scene. So then now you can just use a small section of it. So I always have to try and remember. I think you do it really well. I don't know if you've seen Henrock stuff,
oh
but
yeah, yeah,
being able to like just make perfect use of that 4:5 ratio
hmm
for Instagram and really again be intentional with what you put and where. It's
yeah,
that in itself is skillful.
yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, the intent, just knowing what you want to do. What is the goal? What's important for you for your idea, and then like you think about like how you want to show it. It's like okay, like yeah, like he's in this big warehouse, like Mondo Gecko's in like the whole thing is set up. Like I could show the whole thing,
Yeah.
but what does that serve then?
Other than
Like the
showing off you have a
yeah,
sick diorama.
it's like okay, like yeah, the environment's cool, but you still see the environment's cool. Like you get a piece of it there, and it's like you get you see him doing something, and it's just like it's funny. I don't even really like that photo, but like no, I don't know.
Damn, a whole bunch of toys just fell off my shelf. Fucking SH
Yeah.
Figure Arts Seiko. Chamba, if you're still watching, Seiko just fell. I think her ankle gave out and knocked over a bunch of Kamen Rider. I'm pissed. Paper Kriegel says, how long have you been shooting figures?
Um, like 12 years. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Have I been following you for that long? I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a long time now.
Actually, you know what? That was when I asked you about like shooting figures that barely move. I mean, what some of your earliest pro stuff was those Disney, Star Wars. What are they called?
Disney Infinity.
Disney Infinity figures.
Yep.
Um, so that's awesome. Yeah, and you made those. You really brought those to life with the environment too.
Yeah, there's usually a way to do it, right? To like tell the story. If this thing doesn't move, it's like you can use something else to like back it up.
Right.
And I think those Disney Infinity figures were like really well sculpted and just had a cool look to them. So even
Yeah.
though they didn't move, they photograph really well. So yeah,
I recently found them on my shelf when I put these new shelves up, and I took a video of it. And the amount of people either they hadn't seen them before,
Mhm.
or like forgot about it. They're like, "Oh, these look sick. What line are these?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I've had these for so long. They were done really well. They're like the posing
Yeah,
on them were awesome. The
yeah.
art direction
hmm
was very accurate to that kind of animation look and the paint on it. So they're awesome.
Yeah,
I love those things. Um,
yeah. These are awesome.
I'm gonna open this. I've been a few weeks behind. This is the Bumblebee Man from Jack's Pacific Simpsons.
Yeah, I saw you post something about you were super stoked to find that,
Yeah, because
right?
it's this wave, and I would go, I'd see like four of these Barts, and I'm like, I don't need that. And then sometimes I'll see Carl and Barney, but not Bumblebee Man. So I knew I just missed it because like a new case came out. And then sometimes there'd be like two Carls and two Barneys, and I'm like, I missed it again. So it happened so
Yeah,
many times, it was really pissing me off. But then I finally got this one. It was like someone took it down from the pegs and put it on top of some other stuff, and it was just hovering there, um, like someone left it for me. So
yeah,
that's why I was so excited to get it. You don't do any
yeah.
Simpson stuff, right?
No, I mean I have some of the like Super 7 stuff, but I don't have any of the it's Jack's right? Jack's Pacific.
Yeah, Jack specific. Jack specific.
Well, it said Jack's specific, but it's
Jack
Pacific.
specifically.
Yeah. No, I don't have any of those. I mean, I see them like at Target and Walmart and stuff, and they look cool, but I haven't picked any of them up yet.
I want the wave with Millhouse and the bike, and then there's Sexy Flanders, right? There's some good stuff. Oh,
And
there you go.
how much are those? What are they like? They're less than $20, right? Are they?
Yeah, in America they're less than 20. Oh, the wings come out. I think that's just how it's built, but dude, the clear wings are awesome.
So for you, like I know like you do obviously take toy photos and stuff, not like super often, but like when's the last time that you would say that you got a figure and you're like, oh, I want to photograph this? Or does that happen all the time? You just don't have to find the time to get around to it, or
That I have to photograph it.
is this something that inspires you like, oh, this would be awesome to shoot? Like,
Dude,
does
I don't
that
even-
do it? Does that
There's
guy do
stuff
anything
that I
for
get
you?
it. No,
Yeah.
because I don't have an environment for this. Like I don't have
Right.
anything that would fit into like a Simpsons, a Springfield animation type thing. There, like someone on Facebook had these old dioramas for sale, and it's like the Springfield Main Street. Like I want to go grab that. That would be great for the display shelf behind everybody and have everyone on the street. But having a setting
Yeah.
like that would be killer. You know, I need like a movie studio. Like it's painted in a certain way that the realism that the dioramas in our circles, the diorama makers in our circles make. It's like it's too realistic to be in a Simpsons thing. There's stuff that I buy that I really like posing and playing and taking some photos with, but like a full setup,
Mhm.
it's rare. It's rare. I think some
Yeah.
people buy with the intention of for the photo, but I'm buying like to collect, and then maybe once in a while something is like this needs to
Mhm.
be, I can do something with this. Like I think I got this Saint Seiya figure probably a year ago now,
Uh-huh.
and it was the first one where of recent time where I'm like, oh, I wanted to get this glass in front of it and try to get the lights floating on the glass and take the photo to mimic one of the effects that he uses in the anime. But it's very rare that I do that.
Yeah.
Some of them are just characters that I like.
Hmm.
Like, dude, this guy swivels here and moves on this round belly articulation. Dom wants Ralph, Mr. Burns. Is there a Mr. Burns out yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a hypothetical, not. Torbensu says, I bought 5 Lightning Collection. I saw a Tenga Warriors for cheap for a photo that I'm never going to take.
It happens
Hey,
to
happy
me
Thursday.
sometimes.
It happens. I don't even like. This is it. I need a TV studio, right, for something like this. He's got a camera in front of him. But this is just fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're a collector, so it's like you don't have to photograph it. You just buy it and be happy.
Do you know Johnny, who was at Super 7?
Yeah, I know he works at. I know he works on the.
Yeah. I forgot. I was like, oh shoot, maybe you guys know each other.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. It's funny, like I didn't really know. Well, I knew him while he was working there, but then I started talking to him more after he didn't work there.
Oh,
Just what, but I did get to meet him in person randomly at Comic-Con the last time I was there.
oh, perfect. I met him in last year for the first time.
Cool dude.
Yeah, very cool. Because he collects cool stuff too. He was like, I saw him go
He
to
does.
Japan, and he's got like a crazy collection of like I think like vintage tokusatsu stuff.
And he's like a big, like he likes to pose figures a lot too.
Yeah, he's doing some cool stuff. Yeah, I forgot that you guys might know each other.
Yeah.
Is this another Johnny? Yes, it's another it's another person.
Yes, there are more than one.
Yeah, Jax has a vampire Mr. Burns. That's a deluxe. Oh yeah, I remember there's a regular Mr. Burns and he looks kind of weird from the front on in the photos. But Dom, let me know how he looks from like the side angle. That's what I always thought was interesting from the Super 7 Simpsons toys. It's like to go from like a 2D flat character with really weird shapes, right? Like a Krusty the Clown hair or something, or like
Yeah.
Simpsons characters draw their mouths, to making it look good in a 3-dimensional toy. I always thought that was impressive, but the photo of the Mr. Burns from Jax didn't look right. I took that Simpsons shelf down, man. I was the Itchy and Scratchy robot kept falling over.
Mhm.
I put them somewhere else, less prominent. I kept Robin Hood. I really like that Robin Hood. That's my favorite character.
Huh.
The Disney Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Hey, and we got Robin Hood and Prince John. I'm happy with that.
You wish that the Disney line would have continued.
I wish that the Disney line, a lot of the stuff would have continued, but after those first two waves, nothing like, Stitch. Was it a whole Stitch wave?
They made
there's something
Stitch.
else too.
Uh,
And then what was the other one? Alice in Wonderland or something else?
yeah, the Mad Hatter. They did Alice.
The Queen.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Yeah, so those ones weren't really my thing, so it's fine. Oh, Chama says replace her ankles. Yeah, I need new ankle joints. Um, you're one of the few people in the community who also I like to talk camera gear with.
Yeah.
Different equipment and lighting, things like that. Have you been testing out new stuff lately?
No, actually, no, I haven't picked up anything recently. I have I'm pretty good right now with like all the stuff that I have. I feel like it's like I mean, are there things that I would buy if I could? Sure. Like there's
Yeah.
definitely like some stuff out there, maybe some like lenses and stuff. I need them. And then in terms of like lights and stuff, like I have so many, but like the ones that I have now, they're working out well for me. So yeah.
I think lights work. Like whatever we have, it'll get the job done. It's just
Oh yeah.
little bells and whistles that make you want some. It's just that shiny new object. Oh, this one I can control from my phone.
Oh yeah.
Unless
That's
it's
like
like a battery that sucks or it's not bright enough. Otherwise, like I should be fine with what I have.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to have anything fancy at all. I think like for me personally, like I like to have stuff that I think is cool. Like it kind of adds to like inspiring me to shoot. It's like I like my camera, I like my tripod, I like the lights that I have, the convenience of them being app controlled. Like it's sometimes the convenience of things and like the user friendly aspect to the stuff it's like helps when you're setting up and taking photos, because sometimes like for instance, like if you are setting up to shoot and then like you realize that all your lights need to be charged because the batteries are dead, like
The worst.
annoying. So all my stuff is like plugged into a power source, and so I never have to worry about them dying. So like that, and then being like app controlled, and just a swipe of a finger, you can change, whatever the temperature, the brightness, whatever the color, depending on the light. Yeah, and then like with all the like the different fog machines that are out, the handheld like
So
fog
much
machines that
fog.
are out.
Yeah.
It's like I have one. I have a bunch of like the PMI. Like I have the Smoke Genie, the Smoke Ninja,
Right.
Smoke Ninja Pro. Like I have a bunch of them. It's like I have one just like clipped to one of my C stands, and like I'll just like angle it, and then it's like remote controlled as well. I can literally like it frees me up to be able to do more than one thing. So I can do like the fog, but then I can also do an effect like I'm free to do something with the effects too. So
I
like
feel like
that.
you would be like a Batman utility belt, light remote on the belt here, and then fog machine, shutter, other like, the rim light on this side, and just have them all at the ready for you when you're shooting something.
Yeah, I definitely like like I'll go inside at night and like I'll like reach in my pocket and I'll have like the fog machine remote in my. I'll pull it out and I'll have like the shutter, the wireless like shutter remote in my other pocket. Yeah. And then I'll
Damn.
come in the garage and I'll be like, oh, I'm ready to take this photo, and then I'll like kind of like go in my like pockets, like oh shit, it's inside. Go
Yeah.
back inside. But
Damn.
yeah, the convenience of having that stuff, it's like I've really learned to like appreciate it, because there was a time where I didn't have all that stuff, and like I had like a lot of like Loom cubes that were just, like, they're great, but it's like you got to recharge them all the time and stuff. And then like I was saying, it sucks when you go to like you get all excited to shoot and you're like setting up, and then you like turn on the light and it's dead.
I know.
So
You keep power banks everywhere. Hey, what's up? PD Dubs is in the chat. Jay Sinner is here. Good to see you. Dom Uchichiaro said, I would have loved a Lion King wave. I don't know if I would want an Ultimates. I don't think I would want an Ultimates wave of Lion King. Like, would I need a lot of stuff? What would it have? Would I almost called him Lion-O? Would
it was just be that
they're
body.
yeah, they're
Forehead
it's just a
on the-
repaint with the Lion-O instead of like, would you swap out the different paws for each lion? For Simba, he's got a fist. I don't know. Beauty and the Beast, I mentioned before, I would totally be down because there is no Gaston action figure. That's what I want. Bro, Gaston and like the little LeFou or whatever his name is, they get the big antler decoration. I feel like Super 7 would have done that. And then a Beast and a Belle, different Belle costumes. That would have been a sick line. Aladdin, I think that would be cool. Gaston is the best, dude.
Yeah, he is.
It's one of the most fun songs to sing. He's such a
piece of
Johnny.
shit.
He's such a Sgt Bananas.
Pretty cool. When the movie that I wanted figures from was Hercules.
Oh yeah, that'd be
so
cool.
Hercules, like Hades.
Yeah,
mainly too. And then been sick as if they did one of like the monsters or something, not Hydra, but like that one monster that he first like takes down on his own, where he's like in the waterfall or whatever. I don't know if that thing has a name, or if you know what I'm talking about. But it's more of like a brute ogre looking monster. Would have been cool to have. Like if they were making Hercules, he would have been a good pairing.
Yeah. There could have been a lot of cool stuff. Maybe it just wasn't the right product for that demographic, for us collectors. Yeah. Sam Rock says it would have been cool if they did an Ultimate Goofy movie. Yeah, that movie has a lot of huge fan base. I think they could have sold that. Pumbaa, Timon, and Zazu. Like, yeah, those are a little companion accessory. Would I buy Ultimates like a $80, $55, $60 Pumbaa and Timon? I don't think I would.
But you would get them at Ross.
Later on. Okay, that's not the same price. That's not the same price at all.
It's funny that like I see people like, the same people that would talk all kinds of shit about Super 7 are super happy to find them at Ross. I think it's funny.
Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff, like maybe it's because I didn't like the properties. I didn't see the value, but like the turtle stuff was really good.
Mhm.
The Simpsons stuff was really good. But then some of them, like there were some QC issues. Oh, I forgot they did Power Rangers. I forgot Kyle did all those Power Rangers too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think Mondo is doing a Goofy. Do you keep up with the Mondo stuff? Like, does that appeal to you at all?
A lot of it looks really good. I did order that Donnie.
Oh,
I had, yeah,
the
the one
Brandon
six.
Gash
Yeah,
1/6.
and that's my favorite turtle. So it's like, if I was only gonna get one, he would be it, and he just happens to be the first one.
Be first, and he's kitted out, man. There's so much stuff.
Oh, so sick. So I mean, perfect world would be if that was 1/12 scale, but still looks super cool. So yeah, I couldn't pass that one up.
I wonder if Playmates doesn't get the master license anymore, does that open up 1/12 scale or smaller scale turtles in North America to more companies? And then now Mondo's like, hey, those awesome, they do Masters of the Universe? No, they
Oh
do
yeah,
Masters of the
yeah,
Universe in 1/6 and
yeah.
1/12?
Uh-huh.
What if like they're like,
Yeah,
hey, now we can do it with turtles?
maybe they can. That
That
I
would be
mean,
crazy.
that's sick.
Because you know this about me. When those NECA movie turtles only first came out in quarter scale, I'm like, I'm never gonna own these. That's over
Mhm.
$1,000 to collect a team. And then when they made them in their 7-inch line, I'm like, I couldn't have been more happy. Those are probably my
Yeah,
favorite turtle figures.
same. Yeah, those they did them the best. I know Mezco just put theirs out recent or went up for order recently, but they to me it's almost like NECA did such a job. Almost like why why would another company bother, especially
Right.
with the price point
Did you
and
order it?
what the Mezco?
Yeah.
No, no, I didn't think they looked that good. I and I mean, especially like the NECA ones look so good.
Yeah,
It's like,
man.
and I don't know how many of those I even have. Honestly, I have at least two of each one.
And the
Oh,
NECA ones have so many accessories too.
I have all the accessory packs.
Yeah.
Like I, I don't know what NECA could have done to make me want to get that set. Honestly, I can't think of anything.
Hey, now that I have a wall XD and some corners, maybe I can use that first accessories pack with there's a street sign, right? Or is it a street lamp? I think it was
Yeah, it's a
street
sign.
sign.
It's
Street sign.
yeah.
Hmm. Dom says Toddy Mac is gonna swoop up that TMNT license. I
I hope not.
I saw those IDW turtles the other day. Um, let's
Yeah,
just say
not for
they
you.
stayed in the store.
Yeah.
They stayed. I wish I was still buying more lights and stuff because I started a second YouTube channel to kind of just do some videos on using some of the different gear that I buy, right, for
Hmm.
making videos. Um, but that's always been one of the parts of the hobbies for me, collecting new devices and new gadgets,
Yeah.
whether they're functional or not. It's just fun to get a new camera, right? And sometimes
Oh
it
yeah.
does a different thing, and you shoot differently. You shoot a different type of style.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. What are you? You had a well. You have an A3, right?
Yeah, I have an A7 III that's completely well, you know what? Not completely underused. I did some freelance video work last year, and they're like, "Oh, can you take some photos too?" And I'm like, "Oh, that'll work out for me." It was some simple video stuff. Um, but like I think for you, getting something different like the probe lens, right, completely changes what kind of
Yeah.
photo and perspective you can take in toy photography, and that's what's cool about being on that side of the camera, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it definitely that's very interesting lens to use. I haven't been using it at all lately, but it is cool.
Did you have two?
No, I just have
Wasn't the second one like, oh, now you can go on a 90-degree angle at the end of the probe lens or something like? Was that an attachment or
a
a
small.
different lens?
Yeah, yeah. It just has a separate attachment, so it's like two in one.
Yeah, I know that thing is it's so nice.
It's fun, um, and when
I don't know.
it works well.
Let me see. This one's the probe lens shot, right? In a car.
Yeah, yep. That's probe lens. The Wolverine one is as well. That's with the like 90-degree. That one, yeah.
Who makes this Wolverine?
No, Noda Studio or whatever. Noda.
Oh, this one's Noda?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. Good figure.
Noda's one of my favorite China companies, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they make good stuff.
What are you using for snow?
I use like the faux snow that people would buy for like their Christmas decorations. Like
Oh,
the
really?
yeah.
I thought it
So
was
sometimes I'll
shaved
do
coconut.
that would probably work actually, but um I used to use flour like back in the day, and while it does work, it's super messy and like everything musty,
Right.
uh, including yourself. It's like you look like Ashy Larry after you're done shooting.
You
Um,
cough into your hand and all this flour blows
and he goes to roll the dice. Yeah. Um, and then
That
like
detail is so crazy that they used it in that scene.
we need an Ashy Larry figure, huh? Like
Dude,
I
give
think
me
like
a
what?
Chappelle
Give you
Show
what?
line.
Charles Murphy,
Yeah.
Laughing GIF, Player Haters Ball version.
Player haters ball. Dude, Tyrone. Tyrone is
Yeah,
great. Hey, Super 7. Come on.
I think that yeah, like for that it would be good like reaction line because it doesn't have to be like super detailed
Right.
necessarily. Just like it'd be good for something like that. But back to the question. So I use the faux snow and I use it. So I'll also use like white sand for the ground sometimes. Not there, or there might be some there, but you probably can't even tell. Because of the way that the white sand looks great. Like for just kind of like sitting snow, not like falling snow or anything. But
Mhm.
that stuff worked really well for the actual snow effect.
Yeah, I like
And
the size of these flakes.
yeah,
There was one that
it's
you did. Did you do one that like I don't know, it gives me the feeling that it's that movie that Kevin watches in Home Alone.
oh, like the
The
gangster type
gangster guy.
movie.
Yeah, I'll give you to the count of 10.
Like get you
One,
ugly, yeah,
two.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you have one like that, or is it just like the whole black and white imagery that I'm thinking of?
It's so the character I feel like it's the Mezco like Sparky Foreman character, and he's just like a thug.
Yeah.
Um, so
Could it be this guy?
it
I
is
feel
that
like you
guy.
could do
So
that.
what?
I feel like you could
Do
recreate that character in that type of shot.
Oh, yeah, probably. He's also the one that we were just looking at with the snow, though.
Oh, is
It's
it?
the same.
This is the same one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same character.
Yeah, it's got to be like
That's
black and white. AC said 10%.
Yeah. So the if you slide over, there is a black and white.
Yeah. Super nice. FYI, people still do steal car radios. Save my baby, save my baby. Oh yeah. It's time for a Chappelle Show rewatch. Dang, man. I wish we got to hang out last year at Comic-Con though.
Yeah, same. I was bummed. I definitely had FOMO. I
Was
wasn't
there
there, but
Were you trying to get anything from the exclusives?
no, I don't remember. No, like so. I think I remember when I felt more of like that was more of a big thing, like years prior, where I would be super into some exclusive that was coming out or whatever. But these past like years, there hasn't been much that I've like really cared about a whole lot. Yeah, the last I think I got anything that was I can't remember anything. Wasn't because you have that Mondo Colossus Juggernaut, right? Or is that the
Yeah.
one that you have?
Yeah.
So I have that too. That was a Comic-Con exclusive, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it was either that or New York. It was either New York.
I
Yeah,
forget which con it's from. It's beautiful.
yeah, it's sick.
This is from Ranking of Kings, and it's just a base.
Was that-
It's just a posed. It's just a little
Yeah, it's
character.
Metacom, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you get the character in like all these different scenes, and he's just so. I love this thing so much. So Chamba told me about this, and I'm like, oh, it's on Amazon Canada. It's like they only have this one set out of all of these, and it was probably the same price as ordering from Japan. So 2-day it got here. It's got the little shadow assassin guy. That's his best friend. But like these are little details. These are details from the anime along the border of this card back. So I won't be throwing this out. This guy's cool. This devil looking thing.
Yeah, it's for. Well, what is this? What's the name of the anime?
It's called Ranking of Kings.
Ranking.
And the animation I feel like does not necessarily you wouldn't expect this kind of story from this animation when you're watching it. Like it's got some Game of Thrones level storytelling.
Huh.
But the animation, like the art style looks so adorable, and like I wouldn't have expected it. And
Yeah.
anytime there's like a character who's like a small child that looks like the same age as my son, I kind of see him in it, and I'm like, damn it, I need this.
Are you gonna try and get the other versions of him?
They do make an SHF of him, so I'm thinking I might just grab the SHF, because SHF can do this pose. This one's they're just shaking hands, and this one's really good. And having different versions of the shadow guy Kage is cool because they all have different expressions. But it was this one that's like he's crying, and when he's crying, there's the boogers coming out of his nose too, like excessive flow of snot here. That I'm like, this is a must-have because the SHF doesn't have that expression. There you go. Look at this dude. I think I'm gonna put him right here on my monitor next to my camera. It's only like one season. It's like 20 something episodes, so I'm gonna, I can finish it this week. Do you watch any anime?
Not a lot. I mean, would you consider Baki an anime?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. I feel like something like it's not an anime, but so I've watched Baki like a handful of times. Actually, I really like it.
Oh, cool.
I even collect the Storm line as well.
Yeah, but those figures are crazy, right?
Oh yeah, they're sick.
Like they're really nice. I've seen
They are.
Chamba play with it all the time. Oh, TNT.
If you're not familiar, of the story of Baki, it's like Baki's dad is like the strongest person on Earth, and his goal is to basically like fight his dad and beat him up. But he goes like on this journey of like fighting the other strongest people on Earth along the way. But it's like funny too, and it's like
It's what, sorry?
he's kind of it's funny, like it's
Okay.
you know, it's yeah. I was also gonna he's like pretty nonchalant about like being being a super talented like fighter, kind of almost like similar to like One Punch Man, and like we're like, oh okay, let's like get it over with, sort of like that.
Would you say arrogant?
Yeah, in a sense. His dad's character for sure, but his dad's character is like he's like a dick, but he's cool.
Dude, so ranking of kings, like the first episode, this guy's a prince, and he can't, he's deaf and dumb, and then he's like his father's like so there's like the ranking of kings. They actually rank different kingdoms, and his father, the king, is the most powerful king out there, but he's like this little dude and he can't speak, and and they're like, oh, how's he gonna run the kingdom? Who's it gonna be, him or his brother? And then as each episode progresses, like the storytelling is so good that like a little bit more of the backstory is revealed. It's not one of those where it's like, wait, why did that happen? Why did and you're like, why aren't they telling it in the story? It's just as you watch, they just reveal a little bit more each episode, and you're like, holy crap. And then like there's cool characters. There's like, again, Game of Thrones, like who's going to become king, who's going to usurp this guy and try to kill this person to do this and that. So that's, I love Game of Thrones. So that part had me for this anime, but the characters themselves and the storytelling is pretty top notch, man.
And it's on Netflix, or what on?
I watch it on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. We did a top 5 figures of last year on last week's episode. Was there anything? Do you recall anything from last year that really stood out to you? That you got in? Did you even open?
Yeah,
Cyclops?
I mean, I did. Yeah, it's cool. He's sick.
It looks great.
He looks good. Will I shoot him? We'll see. Let's see that Sparky Foreman figure. I had a lot of fun shooting that guy. So he would probably be my top 5.
Oh, the best. Yeah, because you got like a bunch of different scenes with him, right?
Yeah. I'm looking here on my desk to see. Yeah, that's one. I don't know if off the top of my head, it's a little hard to come up with a list. The Muff Toys, Nightmare Batman is another really good one. I like that one a lot.
Nightmare Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one with him in the trench coat?
Yep.
I thought that character was cool back when it first came out, and I think there was like a Mafex of him.
Yeah. Mezco did one too, like pretty early on. And then
they did.
Which it was fine. Like, yeah. I mean, now I actually still have the Mezco one, but now that I have this other one, it's like definitely a big upgrade.
Yeah, because I remember the assault rifle that had the details
Joker
on it.
part.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I'm looking at it right now off the screen. Show people.
Yeah, that one's sick.
I love that this is enough for them. Like if it ever went to court, like this isn't Batman. You can't tell what's behind the head or on his chest. You're on.
Yeah. What were some of your top? figures of last year.
I had the X-Men 97 Sentinel was really awesome. It came in at the end of the year. And that's like I got into toy collecting because I started with the Toy Biz Sentinel because I wanted an X-Men animated series collection. And then now we finally got to the point where like this is the Sentinel that I've wanted how many years ago now since I started. Was like, you know, the HasLab was cool, but it wasn't quite it, right? Like it's impressive, it's huge, it was detailed, it's fun, but it's not exactly the same art style that I was looking for. So there was that up there. The in art Christian Bale is just phenomenal. And then the SH Figure Arts New York Comic Con exclusive Goku with the dragon. It's Kid Goku with the dragon that he rides on. That was my top 3 that I have around me still. Do you like that Christian Bale?
Yeah, it's nice. I need to shoot it at some point. I always, it's on my desk, and I always like anytime I'm setting some other Batman one up, I look at it and I'm like, I need to get that because I have like, the McFarlane tumbler that like.
Oh yeah.
And then I also have the old like SHX Bat Pod.
I had the Mafex one, and I wish I hadn't have sold it because now that the new Catwoman's coming out, I still have the masked Joker goons from the movie line. Was it Mattel?
I don't even remember.
Like
I mean, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take a photo with those. I forgot I had them that match this Batman.
Yeah, nice.
Hell yeah. And also, I kind of feel bad. I should have put this in my honorable mentions, especially after watching Returns. But this McFarlane Catwoman is kind of a sleeper.
Looks good.
She looks good. She has decent posing.
Yeah.
And then just rewatching that movie again, she's crazy with the whip, the stuff that Michelle Pfeiffer was able to pull off. So this is actually pretty impressive for who made it. And they had the torso piece backwards, or the abdomen piece backwards, so she moves better. Yeah. Collector card on these was a huge scam. This is actually pretty impressive for whoever made this. Oh, I bought the Tamron. What is this? 35? Oh, 17 to 70. I forgot. 17 to 70. For the Sony. Because for vacation, it's good. I don't have to switch lenses.
Yeah.
And 70
have you used it?
Should be good enough. Yeah, I used it in Japan. I used it. I did like a basketball event. I used that for some photos. So like to get further away, and as they came closer, I can't be with those people. You know, some of those photographers with 2. Right? They have 2 lenses and they just throw it down and grab the next camera. That's next level stuff. Yeah. That's crazy stuff.
Is basketball like your favorite sport to watch?
No, I don't know. Baseball this year was really exciting, obviously. I think those are my top 2. I don't know what's more exciting to watch. Baseball can get pretty boring. As long as my team's in the game, then I'm invested. But basketball. Yeah. No, both of them are probably my favorite. Shoot baseball would be crazy. Like with the telephoto lenses at the game. I would love to do that. That'd be cool. For this year, what do you have coming in or on pre-order that you're excited for?
I have that
I can't keep track of all these Asian companies too. There's a lot.
Like there is. So Damn Toys has like the sorry, I just blanked. Death Gas Station series
Right.
that I've been collecting like since the start, and like their next release, his name is Mr. Silent. He's like a motorcycle, like a kind of like a Harley looking motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's going to be coming out soon. So that, and then I also have another one. It's not part of the Death Gas Station. It's like Death Gas Station series. It's called like the Endless Trip series, which is like space, like astronauts and stuff. And they've only released one, but it was like years ago. I have that one, and I have both of the other ones on pre-order. One of them is like pretty expensive.
Well,
It comes with, like,
Mr. Silent. Dude, this bike is rad.
It's sick. Yeah. That line of figures is cool. It's some of the more unique lines that are out there.
Dude. Let me share this photo.
Yeah. And even just that photo like gets you interested, just like, oh, he's on a highway, like just the simple road, like the road, and yeah. It was
Is that a
good
dust?
job.
Oh, there you go. Exhaust effect. This reminds me of kind of reminds me of the Ashley Wood stuff. The
Yeah, a
3A.
little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little bit more like fun than that in terms of like the personality. Not as
Right.
like serious. Character's a little bit more goofy, but yes, definitely some parallels there. And there's like, if you look up like the Endless Trip, the Damn Toys Endless Trip, there's like an astronaut like figure that comes with like a little spaceship. I think should be coming out soon. And I'm getting that.
Okay.
And there's
here we go.
there's like a zombie one as well. And that thing. See, it's expensive as shit.
What the hell? What is $500? Is this a BBTS pricing or is this normal?
It's probably inflated a bit, but it's definitely expensive. I did the payment plan thing on Sideshow. Been doing it for like, actually, I'm done paying for it, but yeah.
What the heck? Dude, and he can go into the pod?
Yeah. It looks crazy, right?
Yeah.
You're probably like, not $500 crazy, but yeah.
No, it's not. I like the perspective for this, though.
It's cool, yeah. I just really like the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, I'm good.
But then there's also a zombie one, like an astronaut, just like a single. He doesn't come with a ship or anything.
Good Lord. Oh, wait, I was looking at these last night. The Machu figure. Gas station. The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Those look really good. Dude, I don't see any zombie.
I think it's at the end because it's sold out. It'll show it.
Oh, it's this thing. This cat suit company.
Oh, yeah. There it is. The very last. Just there you go.
Damn.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Whoa, look at that suit.
Yeah.
Where's my death spaceship?
Yeah,
Cool,
those are
cool,
a couple
cool.
things that stick out to me that like I'll be getting this year.
Much more reasonable. 130.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I remember like that first one seeing the price. I'm like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah, I'm
just
not at
being
that level
dumb.
yet.
And then just being dumb and irresponsible, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna get it. So Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm gonna add damn toys to my radar. I really do like that bike, and the price is decent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, dog.
They always come with like cool accessories as well. Like the homeless Joe figure came with all kinds of like a little tent, some like a stove, like all kinds of cool things. And then obviously, you can just like reuse that stuff for like other scenes,
Yeah.
characters, and so.
All right. We'll go like another, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. If anyone has more questions. It's been a crazy day today. Dude, I shoveled for like an hour and the snow just kept coming down. Um, and then I think when the street plow comes by later, it's gonna cave us in even more. So I don't know if I'm leaving tomorrow either. But we're running out of groceries, so today has been hectic. And then like we didn't know it was gonna be this crazy. But my wife ordered something from Amazon yesterday, and I'm like, your package is 8 stops away. She goes, what? I didn't expect them to deliver. She felt bad because the dude had to deliver in this
He's still
weather.
out there.
He's still out there. Some say he's still out there to this day. And then
Yeah,
I heard these tires spinning out. I go, oh shoot, this guy's stuck on my driveway. And so I open my front door and the package is delivered, which I'm happy with. But then I see him going down the street and he's just spinning out, trying to get some traction, trying to leave. And eventually he gets it and he goes. And I go, all right, he's fine. But I could hear him from inside my house. So that's how unprepared I think everyone was.
damn.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Yeah, I've never lived anywhere where it snowed. So like I've never had to like experience that. Like anytime the snow is like a fun or cool thing, but like living in it like that, or like what's going on with you where you get like
Yeah.
stuck at your house, it's a different thing.
For my son, it's fun because he's 7. It's a foot and a half of untouched snow, and he's fully geared up. So I just take him, I toss him into a snowbank, and he loves it.
Yeah,
But then now I
yeah,
got to go shovel that snowbank. It's very
yeah.
different. Which I often ask my dad, why didn't you emigrate from Hong Kong to Hawaii? Right, we wouldn't have to deal with this. Basically,
Yeah.
every winter I question it. Every winter, every snowfall, I question that. And he was afraid of earthquakes, so that's why he didn't go there.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's stuck here now with a snowblower that doesn't work. Maybe I'll just never go to Hawaii. How about that? How about that? Just go to Japan.
If you go to like the Okinawa, I feel like you can get a taste of what it would be like.
I kind of want to this year. I want to go to Shanghai to go check out Wonderfest and all these like third party or like Chinese companies that are out there. That's what I want to see. Like I don't want to downplay San Diego like it's not fun. It is, but like this is completely different scene and different products, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like San Diego is great. Obviously, it's like they're done that now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's still fun. You're still gonna want to go, but yes, like when you say Wonderfest, even I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be super fun to go.
Yeah, I saw your eyes light up. I don't want to say San Diego's like because I'll always go and there's always toys to cover it, right? And make content for and with and people to hang out with. But if there's a chance to see something very different and more toys that I'm very interested in, like I feel like that's if the toys are doing it for us, then I think the convention itself is just another branch of that the same way. So I want to try and get out there.
Yeah. How long of a flight would that be for you?
It's like 13 hours probably. Honestly, it's not that much different from Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. It's like,
I think Toronto to Hong Kong is maybe 13 or 14 direct. So,
yeah.
Hawaii is nice, but Asia is like, it's nice and there's cheap food and lots of toys.
Yeah.
If someone presented that to you, Johnny, hey, free trip to either Hawaii or Shanghai Wonderfest, what would you choose?
Right now, I choose Shanghai. But I've been to Hawaii a number of times now, so it's like,
Mm,
while it's awesome each time, I've never been to China, Shanghai, or any, so, and then for Wonderfest on top of that, and I
yeah,
think like
man.
Shanghai would be where I would want to check out going to China.
Yeah.
That would be yeah. I think that I'm not like big on like Chinese food though, so I know there's plenty of options, but I like wonder like what would I be eating? Obviously,
They
I
have
know
KFC and
they have like shitty
McDonald's.
American fast food options for us uncultured Americans.
Yeah. You don't like
Myself.
Chinese food? Hmm.
I wouldn't say I don't like it, but it's not something that I eat often.
What is your go-to cuisine? Chicken nuggets.
I'm not Ernie. Um,
I'm just trying to get a sense of where you're at on
what
the
is
food
my
spectrum.
go-to? Oh well, I mean, I definitely eat. Yeah, I like chicken nuggets. I wouldn't say that's my go-to. I don't know. I like Mexican food. I like Italian food. I like American food.
Those are good.
Uh,
I like Mexican food.
yeah. Do you guys have any decent Mexican food in Canada?
Not that many. Um,
Yeah,
I
I
feel
could see
there's like
that.
one decent place that's close by, but everything else that's, you know, proper might be downtown and it's like some kind of fusion, whatever,
Yeah.
upscale,
I like Korean
upscale kind
food.
of thing. Oh, Korean food's the best.
Korean barbecue. I'll go like I'll enjoy some Korean barbecue.
Korean food is good, but I feel like for what it is, um, like how you can make it yourself and then what they charge at a restaurant for it is
mm,
getting kind of high. Um, like yeah, for Korean food, but Korean food's great.
I like some Japanese stuff. I like the stuff. It's funny. Like you're like, oh, you like chicken nuggets? Like, I like the Japanese version of that with like chicken katsu. But like,
I love chicken nuggets too, but I'm just saying, what was your go-to? This is not
uh,
a trap. You'll find food in
still,
Shanghai. There's a
oh, I
there's a
know,
lot
but
of yeah.
yeah.
You'll be fine. You should go. I'll let you know. They don't have Shanghai Wonderfest dates yet because they do the
You speak
winter one.
you speak Mandarin or whatever
No, I don't.
dialect?
Barely,
You know,
barely. I
I
speak
understand
Cantonese.
it.
Um,
Oh, okay.
with context, and if they speak slowly, uh, I think I can get by.
Okay.
I think I can get by. But like really, really basic stuff,
Yeah.
basic conversation. Also,
Yeah.
like I feel like in China so like there's traditional Chinese characters that you write, and then there's simplified where they remove a lot of the different brush strokes for characters, and they'll just do like a simple different line or two. So I'm not really
Mhm.
used to seeing simplified characters. Not that I can read that many like traditional characters, but simplified is a little bit of a curveball for me too. And I think there's a
Mhm.
lot more simplified Chinese signs and writing in China than I'm accustomed to seeing.
Yeah.
But once I find the date out, I'm gonna start planning it when they're doing it. I think it's usually October, I think. But that would be
Yeah, that'd
great.
be a sick one to do.
Yeah, do some videos out there, get some exclusives. Hopefully, I don't miss out on Sexy Ice 2019 that I keep seeing everyone have and makes me upset. So good. Yeah,
No,
man.
no one's ever thought that I was Chinese. even though I'm half, because I don't look like it. But
No
like,
one has ever what thought that you were.
yeah, I don't, because I don't. I feel like I don't look Chinese to pretty much everyone. But
No.
then sometimes like people will see my last name, they're like, "Oh, why is your last name Wu?" I'm like, because that's my last name.
I think it's the
Um,
mustache.
and when I didn't have it, nah. But you know what though? It's because like where I live, it's like there's a big like Hispanic community, and so I feel like
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, like I have more people think I'm like Filipino or Mexican, and I'm
Right.
neither of those. So
They're like, "Hey, Johnny," but you're like, "No, I'm
yeah,
not."
they come up to me at my old job when I would be like in like a store like working or something, and they would start speaking Spanish, and like, I'd be like, what? Their mind would be blown that I didn't speak Spanish. They'd be
I
like, what
get
the fuck?
that happens to me all the time. I'll go wherever, and then uh, in Toronto, there's a large Filipino community,
Uh,
and so I'll go places, and people will just start speaking to me in Tagalog, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand. When they see my reaction, where I'm like, and then I see the disappointment in their face.
Oh
Although it
yeah.
shouldn't affect me because it's not like I'm actually like if a Chinese person was like, you don't know what I'm saying, then that would be the disappointment I feel. Um, in the case I'm describing, it's just a misunderstanding. Jay Sinner says one of us. Which one? Who? One of who?
Well, I say that because I'm half Chinese,
Maybe.
or he's like, or if he's Mexican, he's like, you're one of us, because everyone thinks I'm Mexican.
Oh man. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Johnny, do you have anything you want people to go check out? Anything you got coming up that people should be looking out for?
You can just stay up on my photos and stuff on Instagram, Sgt Bananas. Yeah, that's it.
I have that linked in the YouTube video description as always. Go check out their awesome photos. Inspiring stuff. On the channel, we got unboxing next week. We have the best and worst toys of the week next Wednesday, and there's a video out now for channel members if you want to go check it out. The Marvel Rivals Venom from Blockies is up on the channel now. Oh, which way is it? It's this way. This way. Oh no, his butt cheek just fell off. Yeah, that's great, dude. Johnny, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out, man. I'm glad we had a chance to catch up. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Anytime.
It's just good, a photo pops up and like, oh yeah, you know what? Haven't chatted with him for a while. We should hang out and open up some toys, man. So
Yeah,
that's great. I'm glad we could keep in touch through this time. Thank you, man.
yeah. Get to another con at the same time.
Shanghai.
Wonderfest, yeah.
Wonderfest. Hell yeah, man. Dude, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel. You know what to do. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great night and keep toying around. Peace. Actually, I'm kind of hungry.
For what?
Mexican food would be so good right now. Damn it.